thing I'm desperate for here. So like, just imagine everything that could happen in this time. It's just it's amazing. Like, so like so many things. Sinners can become. It's literally limitless, and I'm just like, when I heard that question, I'm just thinking like the possibilities are actually endless, and you know. For me, I'm definitely sticking around in this community, not just about minting, but just sticking around because I suck at fan arts. Like I can't even draw to save my life. Honestly, I cannot even draw to save my life. But there's so many ways we can have impact. There's so many ways we can. And once you're journeying about something, you always find a way to make it work. So yeah, it's crazy all that can happen in even like the next couple of months. It's amazing. So I'm just so excited about everything that's gonna come and making more friends, and just seeing how far Operation Sin is gonna go because I didn't even know, I didn't even know about how big this project is already or some of the people involved until I actually got into the community and I started hearing more names. Like I started hearing Hato, I started hearing, operations. I just started hearing about Llamaverse and NFT Llama and just like, oh wow, there are actually some really sick ass dope people in this community who are really driving forward this project. And it's encouraging to know that because you're not wasting your time. You're in a community where people are passionate and not just all about flipping, and just all of that. So it's amazing, and I'm just excited. I can't imagine, maybe all of us here in the next 5 years, maybe there'll be CEOs here. It's so amazing. Well, I know obviously all of us we're all gonna make it in this space and in life as well. So love to everyone, love to everyone.
Yeah, thank you, Makoji, for sharing those wonderful thoughts. Yeah. So before I go to Dan 1 to 3, I just want to say everyone in here that apart from hosting spaces from my fan page, mine is operations in fan page. So apart from hosting fan page, I also post everyone's fan arts. Just a quick reminder. So everyone who isn't following me, just give me a quick follow so that you can tag me in your posts in your fan art so that I can so that I can post that in my page real quick. And yeah, that was a quick reminder. So yeah, so let's move on to our next speaker. Whether it will be Professor or Dan. Professor, you want to say something, or then
No,
we'll go.
no, I'd want to listen to all the speakers and then probably speak if I have a chance. Dan, let's go ahead, my man. Let's hear
Yeah,
you out.
Dan.
I keep speaking in all the spaces, so let's chill.
Yeah, how are you? You good?
Yeah, we are good, man. Yeah, well, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm very good, thank you. Just got a bit of a break at work, so I've seen one of the spaces, so I just thought I would hop in and just come and say hello, see how everyone is. I like the topic of the space as well. So yeah, like my NFT journey it's been a lot of ups and downs, probably same as most of other people, to be honest. I got in it like last October. Um, First one that I got into wasn't too good, and I got a little bit disillusioned with like the space from like January to February time. I'd kind of like had enough of it, so I give myself like a month's break, and then I came across like Possessed, which is there's a lot of people in this community from. And yeah, like since I've been in Possessed and like Operation Sin, it's just totally changed my concept of NFTs and um, like how communities work. And I came across like so many good people in the last 3-4 months um, through both projects. And like I said, yes, just totally changed my perception of how this space works. And that one thing that's taught me is just to be picky on the projects that I choose. Don't just go for whatever you think is going to be the next hype. Just look for the community, which I'm definitely going to be doing now. Like I was saying earlier, lots of people from Possessed and Operation Sin, which makes it so much easier just to transfer across and have those conversations, and then you got um, and just to keep those connections going. And I'm sure from Operation Sin as well, I'm sure many of us will obviously maybe move on, like not move on, but just like go to other projects as well. Yeah, so hopefully my NFT journey is going to keep getting better and better. But I'm just like super happy with where it is now. Hosting spaces for this as well. So yes, it's like the last few months have been a lot better than the first few months of my NFT journey. Anyway.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, like you said, that the beginning is always the hardest, no matter what it is, right? Whether it is starting a workout, whether it's starting a new hobby, or whether it is you're learning something, or getting in NFT space, the beginning is always the hardest. But once you cross that period, you will look back and you will thank yourself, like your future self will thank your present self that, yo, thank you for sticking it, thank you for keep on moving forward. So yeah, the beginning is always hardest, but then it just after that it just becomes much more smoother and much more interesting and fun as well. Yeah, Ildis, you want to say something?
Oh no, sorry. I'm still trying to learn my way through. I mean, like the several buttons and everything. So I'm really sorry if I like kind of like mute you everyone suddenly or anything like that.
No, no,
Bear
no,
with
sure.
me. No, I wasn't saying anything actually.
Yeah. Okay. So after this, yeah, and also about Operation Sin, I just want to say everyone that if you think that this is the highest or this is the peak of Operation Sin, you're wrong. This is not even the peak, because we need to understand that there are also other big projects like Possessed is going on, and they are supposed to mint this month. So even with that much, because a huge part of population, a huge part of people in the NFT space are going after Possessed because their mint is coming soon, right? So a huge part of people are there. So once the Possessed mints out, you won't even believe, you can't even imagine the people that will be joining Operation Sin. It will only blow up from there. And so yeah, this is not even the peak. This is we are still early in Operation Sin. If this seems like that, oh, this is the Operation Sin has already a huge hype, it is not even 50%. I think it's gonna just get more and more with after Possessed getting mint out. After the mint, Operation Sin is going to get more and more sinners. I mean, we will have more new sinners. I truly believe that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that to happen. Okay, so let's have some new speakers. We have a lot of new speakers like Redex, Bank, 60. What's up? Anyone? Okay, 60. What's up?
So finally, my brain has come back to Tana. Why you always spamming me with laughter? Like, I'm being serious right now. Yeah. So good morning, everybody, and thank you, Operation Stain fan page, for hosting this. Let's talk about the journey on the NFT space, and to Tana and Yuzi for co-hosting too. Okay. So I'll still call myself a newbie in NFT because I'm still finding myself and my way around here. I've only been here for like 2 months. This is going to be my third month. In some days to be my third month here on the NFT space, and it's been amazing for me because I actually have somebody that puts me through, like she's been in the market for like a while. I never like did crypto forex, no. I just came into NFT straight. um I started with one of one a particular project. It went very well. Then I kept going and going. But then when it comes to this journey, some weeks back, like would I say 18 days ago or 17 days ago, like my perspective about NFT changed like a whole lot, because I feel like NFT journey is a step, like it's a step. You keep unveiling like a lot of things as you keep on moving from here to another place. You keep on unveiling like a whole lot of things, because now like I only opened only had an account for Twitter because of NFT. I never used to use Twitter or nothing. Yeah, so when I opened Twitter, I actually like okay followed some NFTs pages and all of NFTs account. I mean, and all of that. But then when I got into Possessed, like some days ago, but I have a TS now. When I got Possess, actually changed a lot about me, and I'm sure like for people that are moving from Pussy to Operation Sin, like a lot of perspective about NFT has actually changed, because now I could not speak like this in front of nobody. Like I would never, 60 will never request for a speaker or before, like the other course actually sent me an invite to speak because I think you're seeing me on other spaces. I would never come up like this to speak. Never, because I feel like this Twitter space is part of like the whole unveiling of NFT, and it has like giving people a lot of courage. I know usually like never, like she said it, like she came to my first space and was like, this is her first time talking and everything, and I was like extremely happy because I've been in that situation. I'll talk about like the money and everything. I'm just trying to like talk about the benefits of how like NFT would have helped a lot of people and has helped me too, because I would never pick a speaker like this and say, oh, I want to talk about something or say hi to my friend or joke around or something. No, I would not do that. Like I'll feel like I'm going to say rubbish, or what if I say this and everyone gets to laugh at me? What if I'm not making sense? And now I don't even know if I'm making sense, but I'm just talking. Yeah, that kind of thing. So like I feel like NFT is a gradual step. I've made money. I actually came into NFT because I wanted money, obviously. But then, if you notice, once you come into NFT, like that money perspective, it's not like you don't want to make money. It's not like you don't want to meet. There's this part of you that becomes so addictive to the community, becomes so addictive to the people. Like you, before like you detach yourself from it takes like a whole lot of like hard work for me, because I like my emotions are always attached to like projects before I'm able to like list off my art or anything. Like I always want to hold them. I always want to like, do you get, it feels so special to me. The people I get connected to, I never want them to leave me. Like I always want to be there. Like I feel like community and people like are one of the reasons that make a successful NFT project for real. Like the people are the ones to like push the project to become bigger. Either it's going to be a long-term project or a short-term project. Like the people alone that just makes you want to love the project. Normally coming into NFTs, like I would, I don't think I have in real life friends that just little, but then the connections, like it's just it, I don't know how to just explain it. I don't know if I'm being too exaggerative, but then once you get into a particular project, just like the spaces, because I feel like the Twitter Spaces is the new thing, because I do not open Discord again. I enjoy the fact that I hear people. I get to learn more. I get to know more. Like someone was saying something few weeks ago about this is a bear market and everything, and then I was like, it's a bear market. Me getting into here, I know like something like this has obviously happened before. Why don't we just say it's a learning market instead of a bear market? Fine, it's a bear market, but we keep learning every day. We keep knowing new things like every day, because everything that is actually happening now, I think that's happened before. People have learned, known, and conquered like every other thing, and now it's our turn to like learn. I feel like the newbies like me that are here now, I feel like it's our turn to keep learning. Like I do not make it like a situation whereby you say, okay, it's a bear market, fine, it's a bear market, but we should keep learning because it has happened before. People have learned and all of that. And then okay, getting into it, like it's been amazing. I've made a lot of friends. I've made people like Tana Yuzi, like I've made a lot of friends. Red Dex, a lot. Like I've met a lot of people. I've not met them in real life, but then I've met a lot of people that talk sense. Like they change my perspective about like my daily life keeps changing every single day. Like NFT has changed a lot about me, the way I talk, the way I reason, because I want to know more. Like once somebody says something, like I would like to like go back and then know if there's another dimension or there's another angle to what exactly this person is saying. So for me, it's been good. I've made money from it, and I won't say I've lost money. I've just been disappointed. And one thing I wanted to tell everybody is, when it comes to a project, you should always have it at the back of your mind, whether it does well or it doesn't do well. Like just make use of the fact that okay, I'm in this project. I can make genuine conversations. Like networking is one of the biggest thing that you could gain from NFT so far. Like that's one thing I want everybody to know, because some people feel like, okay, if I'm into NFTs and then I'm trying to grind and do this and do that, I don't get the whitelist, is unfair. I've been here for a very, very long time. This one, that one, that one, this one. No. I feel like once you come into a project, like if you're genuine with it, like there's no way. I bet I'm telling like every single person on this way, there's no way you come into an NFT project if you're genuine with it and you believe in it. You're not there because everybody's saying this is the new blue chip, this is the new whatever, this one is going to make you money, this one will remove you out of trenches. If you're there with like the fact that you're authentic about it, better you will get the whitelist. You will enjoy it. You'll be addictive to it. You won't want to leave it, and then you will never gain less. That's just it. Because so far, like there's no project I get into that I do not come out like with something very tangible, very very tangible. Yeah. So that's it. That's my take on my journey, and then what I wanted to like tell everybody. And then if you're shy, please, you could come up, say hi to anybody, no one bites and all of that. Like I feel like the same family is very very welcoming, because I feel like some people won't be able to like share their thoughts because they feel like they are shy, or their English is not good, or they feel like, oh, I can't speak well, I can't speak fluent. Fuck it, just come up, talk, say hi. Like with time, like obviously you get used to the family. Yeah, so thank you. Tana, I don't want you to spam me laughter again, because anytime I become the host, of course I'll throw you down. Because you know my space is coming up very soon, so I'm gonna throw you down. Yeah, so thank you.
When is your space 60?
12 p.m. UTC every day. Like I always host with Mama Mia. We have Would You Rather. Our space is
Yeah.
not about, it's about I'm not going to say it, but then it's rated 18. If you're not 18, if you're not 18 and above, do not come, because
Yeah.
it's not for children. Yeah, so that's it
God.
there.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, I see
so
you
is
there.
is Hato allowed in that space?
Yeah, no, as long as Ato is not a child, like I feel like it's allowed. Because I asked you one time, Kendra, I asked you one time about Ato being real. Like you said, is real. He has spoken, but I've never heard Ato speak like since I got into this sin space. Like I've never heard him speak. I want to know if it's actually very, very real, because I want to like actually have a conversation with Ato, like when it comes to space, because I don't see him on spaces and then that's all. Like Ato keeps quiet or is a listener. I've never. Ato is hearing me now. I want to hear you speak. 60 wants to hear you speak soon.
Yeah, and yeah, I know. Thank you for sharing your whole journey. We really loved listening to you. We really loved your whole journey. Thank you so much for sharing it with us. Okay, so let's move on to our next speaker. Whether it is Bank or Professor, who was it first?
I think it was Bank, actually, Professor, if you don't mind.
Okay, yeah, Bank. What's up, man? Good to see you again.
Hey, good morning. It's morning over here. So, hi guys, and I've been listening, and it's amazing to hear people, talk about their journey and their experiences so far. So, I'm going to just go ahead with my own journey. So, literally, I started in October, and it's funny um how I joined, because me personally, I've been into forex before, but I had this I got burnt, so I backed out. But then I was on Agran blockchain before I moved